everybody and welcome to Off Course. Guys, today you've joined me on what's going to be a very, very special day. As you've probably seen in the thumbnail and the title, we are collecting a Defender. Now, this isn't just any Defender. This is a Defender that's going to go through a very vigorous process to become what I think could be one of the best Defenders in the country. Guys, I'm going to explain more a little bit later in the video. We've got a bit of a pit stop to go first. It's a 2-hour drive today, and we're not doing it all in this car for a change. Get in the comments, where do you think we're going? Whose car do you think this is going to be? I'm so excited because it's someone who's worked the absolute off, and I know this is the only thing they've ever wanted. Guys, stay tuned. I'm already late, so I'm going to concentrate on getting there, try and make a little bit of time. We might even put it in sport mode actually this morning, and this thing just gets better and better. It really does. So guys, as you've probably realised, we've changed cars. And we've changed cars because it is this man who we are coming to see the car of. How are you, Chris?
I can't find the drive-through. I'm doing fantastic, but
we have stopped some breakfast. It's been a very early start. Just go in quickly.
We'll get
We'll treat ourselves. We'll treat ourselves. We'll talk to you more about this Defender. So we're going down to, where do we go in? Going down to Uttoxeter to Strange Automotive. You may have seen them on Instagram. Chris, you've wanted a Defender for quite a while, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
So we're going to go down. You've bought one.
Yeah.
But, oh, it opens automatically. We'll get out of their way. Not what's happening there. And we're going to just pick exactly what you want in it.
Correct, that's what we're going to do. I've got one already, all black. We're going to see what we change it to.
Are you fired up?
Fired up.
Oh, why not? Here we go.
No.
So next stop, Strange Automotive in Uttoxeter, and there's been a lot of talk recently. Listen
She's perfect.
Listen to that fire up. A lot of talk recently about the new Defender, the Defender 90, Defender 110. I don't think people are losing love for the old one, are they?
No, I think you still see a lot more still of the older ones.
Of the old type. So we're going to talk through kind of the specs that Chris has bought and what he's going to put in it as well. Because I think, like I said earlier, this could be one of the best Defenders you will see in the country. It's a 90, spoiler alert.
It is a 90.
It is a 90, shorter wheelbase. Right guys, we've just arrived here at Strange Automotive. We've gone inside and have a bit of a look around. They've got some absolutely amazing stuff in here. If you do like your Land Rovers, make sure you follow them on Instagram. And Chris's car's just round this corner. It's not going to look how it's going to look in a few weeks' time, but you're ready for a bit of a reveal. He's already in it. He's too excited. Are we ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right then, well, let's go for a drive, had we?
How many times are we going to stall?
Quite a few, I think. Oh, definitely need the handle to get up.
Well, we've got the
I tell you what.
Got the biting point.
How good is this?
What a beast.
So guys, this is basically your first ever driving a Defender.
First ever driving a Defender.
Trying to wipe out the Corsa there.
Try not to wipe the Corsa out.
This is very exciting. I must admit, this is very exciting.
It's been a long time since I had an automatic car.
So this isn't how the car's going to look, is it?
No, we're going to make some changes to it. So this is the first drive before we do get some modification.
Proper agricultural vehicle at the moment, but didn't it not work?
I didn't think it was a corner, to be honest.
But we're not going to reveal the spec. Guys, comment below what do you think he's going to do to
I've
it?
got the indicator. I've indicated the wrong way, to be fair.
Well, you'd live and learn, Chris, don't you? But so the guys at Strange have been doing this quite a while. We've just had a few kind of words with them in there. What a place it is in there. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Some of the stuff they do to these Defenders.
Yeah, plenty of different models as well. We saw, although James did want me to get a convertible.
I just think there's something about that, but then the sun on your head isn't always what you want, is it?
No.
And for me, one of the big things is the interior that they do. So quite a basic interior at the moment. This, what age is this car? This is...
It's a 2012.
2012, so it's 10 years old, but it's basic farmyard, isn't it? So there's some of the stuff they do. I'm going to overlay on screen one of them we've just looked at. It's incredible inside. It's even got Marshall speaker system here.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
See that one.
So I don't know if that's on your list or not, but they're doing Apple CarPlay in them, they're upgrading their alloys, they're respraying them, they're doing absolutely everything. You know, you're doing a stellar job here. I'm going to give you that.
I haven't stalled it, yeah.
No.
I'm chuffed.
We got there and the guy was like, oh, he's pulling up. He's like, oh. Why would you pull up there?
That's very random of pulling up, but oh, that's reverse.
Oh, that's reverse. He doesn't know, does he? He doesn't know that we're...
He doesn't know. We don't know how to put it in first.
So literally there, we've got in and the guy said, oh, is this, like, how many Defenders have you had?
Well, I've never drove one. We have now. I've just put it in reverse instead of first.
And it's one of those things, isn't it, that you just... If it's what you've always wanted, like me, I'd never driven a Porsche until I'd bought one.
No.
And that's because it's just what I always wanted, I knew it's what I wanted, and I went and got it. Similar with Chris here. You kind of know exactly what it is you want, and driving around these country roads, as you'll see now, is pretty much everything you want from a Defender, isn't it? You're not bothered about top speed.
No, we're off out.
Oh, that biting point's wonderful, isn't it? So what engine is this? Because they do different engines, don't they? So it's obviously a Defender 90, so it's a short wheelbase with forward seats, forward-facing seats in the back that do flip up.
Yeah.
Plenty of space for golf clubs in the back there. What engine is it?
It's a 2.2 turbo diesel.
Oh, so that's got to be breaking at least 100 brake horsepower.
I'd like to think so, but I'm not optimistic.
Maybe not. Chris, what are your first impressions on this? I've never seen you smile as much, to be fair.
No, I am fired up, to be fair. I mean, it's a lot like everyone's always said to me, oh, they're too small, you're too tall. I mean, I'm only 6 foot. We all know James is 5'9".
5'10" with you.
Everybody says it's too small, but for me, so far...
Plenty of headroom.
Plenty of headroom, armrests, I'm not too close to the window, we live in the dream. People have lied to me.
And you know what I think it is as well? It's a lot of people I've had people who've never driven them, I'll mention no names, said, what's he getting one of them for? He's never driven one. Well, neither have you.
Correct.
Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things where unless you have one or have owned one or live with one of the guys here, I didn't get any of the names, so I apologise guys, I didn't get your names, but he said, I've got one, use it every day. He said it drives like shit, but that's part of the fun. He said you'll get in it and you'll never have as much fun behind a wheel. And and looking at your face, I think that's kind of ringing true a little bit. Have you got any inkling on what you're wanting to do with it? Like, are you gonna change? I don't want to know what colour because we're going to do another video. But are you going to change colour? Are you going to do anything?
I was thinking maybe to change colour. It's black at the moment, as you'll have seen. I'm changing the interior, so we're going to have, like James said, you can get things like Apple CarPlay in here, make it a little bit more modern.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the interior now, it's very, very basic because it will be, because it's a 10-year-old Defender. But I think as soon, because you look at the new Defender and they're massive hot property at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, very tough to get hold of at the moment.
So if you make this almost like a modern day Defender inside, I still think this Defender looks better than the modern one.
Yeah, for me, and that's why I wanted to get an old one. It's a bit of a British classic, and for me it looks better than the new one. If we can get it up to the modern, we can get new interior, new seats, new steering wheel potentially, a spray the colour that I want to go to. It's as good, or if not better than a new one.
And it's the project of making it your own as well. Like, you can go and buy a new one. We know a few people with the new ones. They do look mint. I think they're growing on people more and more. When I first saw the new Defender, I was like, oh, not for me. No thanks. But then you look at them, kind of how they're aging. They're actually aging really, really well. I know your boss at work's got one. He's got like a wrap on it, and it looks mega. I still think I'd rather have one of these just because it is what it is. It is a Defender.
Yeah, and that's it. And like you say, there's a lot of people who drive them in town. There's a lot of people you see a lot more in the country, give you that. Mine will be more drove around town. But yeah, it can be an everyday drive, and like I say, people say they don't drive great, but
do you know where you're going, by the way?
I've no idea, but I've just gone with country roads to feel like I'm in a Defender.
Well, I thought, can't wait to see how this turns out, guys. And if you want to see how it turns out, go and follow Chris on Instagram, because I'm sure there'll be some bits going on there. It's Chris Dennis Golf Coach, I think. Something like that.
Dennis Golf.
We'll put it on there. Follow the guys on Strange. I think this could be a bit of a Prince Philip moment. I think this is going to be Chris until the day he dies, and then the coffin goes in the back and he's away. That's the most exciting thing for me. You're specking everything you want to spec on it. It's going to be your car.
Exactly.
So like looking at kind of the steering wheel to do, the seats to do, I've not mentioned the steps. The steps are handmade. I'm going to put them on screen now as well. They look absolutely mega. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really have enjoyed this video of us picking up Chris's new Defender. I say picking up, it's staying here for another couple of weeks. Yeah. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. This has been off course, I was going to say. See you at the same time tomorrow, but it's not like regular on this channel.
No, might see you in a couple of weeks.
Bye.